ना
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon,
Good
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Better wait for 1 minute. Yes, video should be on. All of you, video should be on. Navneet, Asis, Gurkirat, Chitleen, Hashit, Khushneet, Vinay. I don't need blank screen over here. Your face should be visible. Your face should be visible. Prabjot, Gurkirat, Asis, Khushneet, Chitleen, Hashit. Switch on the video. Otherwise, you can leave my class. Those don't want to on video, they can leave my class now. Yes, Khushneet, Prabjot, Vinay, Japanjot, you can leave my class. Yes, Kushneet and Vinay. If you don't want to open video, you can leave class. Chitlin, you also. Chitlin, you also. Okay, let's start. So we had started about digital documentation advanced. Clear. According to your syllabus, it is a LibreOffice. Otherwise, CBSE has not instructed that which office you have to use, but in our book which we are using, in that book we have office that is LibreOffice. Clear. So this is a new office for you. That's why I have continued with it, because there are some features which are not available in another offices. They are available in this office only. Clear. So we will start with LibreOffice only. Whatever the software we are assessing regarding the office, either that is a spreadsheet, presentation, or it is a writer. Clear. So
Excuse me.
yes.
How to open this main page of LibreOffice, because there are too many options when we click on
No, it is
LibreOffice.
one option only. It is one option only, LibreOffice Writer. You go to the all programs, don't open from the shortcut. Go
Okay,
to
ma'am.
start all programs, LibreOffice, and open from there. Don't open
Okay, ma'am.
from Office Writer. So on that day we had started about the components. I show the screen. At that time I shown the screen, that was the image. So this is the original screen which I have opened over here, in which we have components of LibreOffice Writer. At the top we are having title bar. You can see on the left side the name of the title file is untitled1. Clear. And with untitled we have the name of the software, that is LibreOffice Writer. On the right side, if you will see, this is a minimize button. Restore down. Restore down means the window will be decrease in size but not minimized. That is a restore down. Clear. And then we have a close button. Then after that we have standard toolbar. Standard toolbar means those tools which are used for the standard. Standard means cut, copy, paste, spelling, grammar, table. Clear. So for this you don't need to go to the any menu. You can take the option from standard toolbar also. Clear. Cut, copy, paste, save, open. If you want, then there's no need to go to the any menu. You can open means you can use these icons from the standard toolbar. Clear. Then we have format toolbar. What we have format toolbar? Format toolbar, those tools which are related to formats only. Clear. If you remember, we had done font group in Microsoft Office, in which we have option related to the font only. So here on the format toolbar, we are having the options related to the font only. You want to change the font face, you can change by using the format toolbar. You want to change the size, you can use format toolbar. You want to apply bold, italic, underline, you can use format toolbar. So those options which you can access by using the font option from the menu bar, you can use those options from the format toolbar. Clear. Then we have a workspace in which we can type. Clear. And at the bottom we have status bar. Status bar means what is the status of your document. What is the status of your document? See, if I write anything over here, earlier it was, see, before typing it was page 1 of 1, 0 words, 0 characters, default style, English. when I'll start typing, the status bar has been changed automatically. Whatever the content we are typing on the workspace area, according to that, status bar will show the status to you, that what is the status of your document. So what is the status now? Same page, page 1 of 1. Earlier words were 0, characters were 0. Now after typing, how many words I have typed? 2 words I have typed. So see, in the status bar it is shown 2 words and 21 characters. 21 characters means single character they are counting. In information technology, we are having 21 characters. Clear? And of course, default style I am using over here and English language I am using over here. Clear? And at the right side, you can see we have some icon over there and one bar we are having for increase and decrease the size of the page. First we are having single page view, second multiple page view, and third book view. Means a view of your page. By default, it is a single page view. Clear? If you want multiple page view, after typing, you can click on it. If you want book view, so it's shown the book view to you. Clear? So you can use even these icons according to your choice. Clear? Next, we have bar over here to increase and decrease the size. See, I have increasing the size. The page of the size has been increased. Clear? I will decrease the size. This is known as zoom in, zoom out. So size of the page has been decreased. Clear? Otherwise, by default, it is on 100%. By default, when you open the LibreOffice Writer, by default, it is on 100%. Otherwise, you can decrease the size of the page or you can increase the size of the page, which is available on the status bar, right side of the status bar. Clear? Next, we are having using the navigator. This is a navigator to up and down. Clear? So this way you can navigate the page also. Next, we have added the document. Added the document, undo, redo, whatever you want. Suppose by mistake I have removed technology. Clear? One method you have to type again. Otherwise, you can press Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z means it will be edit the document. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Y. Now I have pressed Ctrl Y. Redo. Means whatever the last action you have taken by using the Ctrl Z, it will be repeat again. Clear? What was the last action? It was deleted. But when I press Ctrl plus Z, I returned my word technology. Again, I want to reverse the undo command. So I will use redo. Ctrl plus Y. Clear? So I did the document. First we have Ctrl plus Z for undo. Ctrl plus Y for redo. Otherwise, if you don't know shortcut key, we have edit menu. In edit menu, see, even it is mentioned over here that what you have using while Ctrl plus Z, it is delete technology. And for repeat, what we are having, it is again the technology has been removed. Clear? Next, we are having selecting a vertical block. Vertical block. First of all, I need to type the text so that I can select vertical word over here. So clear? So now I want to select the area. Which area I want to select? Vertical area. Either press Alt Shift F8. Alt Shift F8, or you can go to the edit menu. In edit menu, we have a selection mode. In selection mode, we have block area. Even see with the block area, they have given the shortcut menu, Alt Shift plus F8. At the same time, just take your rough notebook with you. Otherwise, I'll send the PDF to you about. But for shortcut keys, you just write down the shortcut key at the same time. Write down what unit is going on, in which unit, which shortcut keys I am explaining over here. Just write down the name of the feature, and with the feature you have to write the shortcut key. It will be comfortable for you while you are having an exam. You just go through with the shortcut key from one side only, otherwise you need to search at that time from the book. Clear? So take your notebooks with you. Now we are having those chapters which all the chapters are having the shortcut keys. So at the same time, just write down the unit at the top and write down the shortcut key. So this shortcut key, earlier we had an undo, that is Control plus Z, then redo, that is Control plus Y. Clear? Now we are doing vertical block of the text. For vertical block of the text, we are having Alt plus Shift plus F8. Clear? Working. Wait. See, now it is working. Earlier what was happened, when I was selected the text, it select the text of the whole line. Now I have used edit selection mode. In selection mode it is a block area, and after that I have selected. Now see, the selection has in the vertical way. It is in the vertical way. Again I am going to show you. I just changed the selection mode. I am using standard over here. So when I select, see, the selection has been like this. Clear? But when I go edit selection mode, block area, now I'm selecting vertical. Any selection you can take vertical. It's depend upon you that which selection. Is it clear with it?
Yes, ma'am.
So either you can use standard. Standard, so by default it is a standard. So I'm going to change in the selection standard mode. So it is for vertical text. Edit selection mode, block area, or you can use Alt Shift plus F8. Alt Shift or F8 is not working now. I'll see after the class why it is not working. Otherwise, this is a shortcut key for vertical text. Clear? Next we have find and replace. For find we have Control plus F. For replace we have Control plus H. Clear? If you are having a shortcut key, you can use shortcut key as well, or you have to learn about the steps also. For steps what we have, edit, find and replace. In edit, find and replace. Otherwise for find we have Control plus F, or for replace we have Control plus H. Clear? Or you can use only Control plus H. Why? Because when you use Control plus H, automatically both options will be available in the your message box. Whatever the find and replace message box we are having, it is there. Clear? Dialog box, you can say dialog box. So I'm going to edit. In edit, see, for find, only for find we have Control plus F. Only for find we have Control plus F. But if you are talking about replace and find, then we have Control plus H. Why? Because while you are using replace, automatically you will get the find option over there. Automatically you will get find option over there. So control plus H I am using. See, both options we are here, find and replace by using control plus H. But if I am pressing control plus F, control plus F is not working. Otherwise, if I'll press control, it's working. See, at the bottom, before the status bar, it is showing. Find, clear, match case, which page you want to find. They have given the different options to you. Clear, you can use those options also. So I'm using page over here because I am working on the page. Clear. So here, which word you want to assess, write down that word, technology. When class reading. Wait, I'm using another way. Control plus H.
And there is a spelling error
Ah.
in the text you have.
Yes.
written.
Yes. There's a
Not
spelling
good.
error. Technology. But it can take so that I replace it. Here, there I need to change. Yes. Even it's not working. Now, see, for find, it is selected automatically. Clear? So, this is I think it was by luck. So, by mistake, I have given the word technology. Clear? Wrong word I have typed. So, there are different locations where the technology has been typed with the wrong word. Clear? So first of all, I will be having the option that I have searched the document manually. Then I have typed the correct spelling. Clear? Second, you just search your word. By mistake, what you have entered, I have entered technology over there. Now I want to replace with the correct word. Clear? So I'll type correct word over here. This is a correct spelling of the technology. Clear? When I'll either you can replace or replace all. I do replace all over here. See. Now the technology word has been replaced. Clear? Earlier I had given the wrong name. Wrong word means wrong spelling of the word. Technology. And I have find the word and I have replaced with the correct one. Or where the technology has been located, automatically that word has been changed. Find and replace. Clear? For find, control plus F and it will be find the word only. But when you press control plus H, that is for find and replace. Means in the same dialog box, you can find the word and you can replace it. Is it clear? Clear? So you have to specify the feature name find control plus F. Second feature is find and replace control plus F. Clear? Next we have checking spelling and grammar. Already changed, so I'll change one over here so that I'll get wrong word. Okay, I'll take my name, see whether it is there. Yes, I have typed my name. According to me it is correct because this is the spelling of my name, but according to the LibreOffice writer it is a wrong spelling. Here, that's why it is with red wave. And after that, let's with the grammatical error also. Grammatical error आया ही नहीं. Wait. Let's see another sentence we'll take. So here Navneet is a wrong spelling according to the LibreOffice writer. For this, what we need for spelling and grammar error, we need to go to the, here it is, ABC. It is on the F7. I don't know why shortcut keys are not working. Otherwise F7 is there. See, F7 is there. I have pressed F7, but it is not working. So let's wait.
Yes, ma'am. Shortcut keys are not working in it.
Shortcut key is not working. Let's see why it is not working. I think they need some settings over here. I'll see. Continue checking at the beginning of the document. So मैंने yes कर दिया. Yes, I need from the beginning. Clear? So they have shown from the beginning information from the information technology they have. And what is a problem is there? It is a comma. Clear? So I press on correct. After correction, next they have given Navneet with red color. Clear? So here I want to ignore it because my spelling is NAVNEE, and what suggestion they have given? It's not my spelling. Clear? So I will be ignore over here. Now the spell check is complete. When you close, earlier Navneet was with red wavy line. Now the red wavy line has been removed because in spelling grammar errors I have ignored it. Clear? So you can ignore or you can, earlier what was the correction? After technology I need to put the full stop and by mistake I was given the comma. So that was the first correction and I click on the correct at that time because I need the correction over there. So automatically in place of comma they have mentioned the full stop. Clear? And after that there was an error of spelling, so I have ignored. Now red wavy line has been removed from here. Clear? So for spelling and grammar, what we are having F7 shortcut key. Next we are having headers and footer. Headers and footer. So for header and footer, we need to go to the insert menu. In insert menu, we have both options, header and footer. I need header over here. So I'll click header, default style. So whatever the header I want to give, I can give as a header. Clear? And For footer, again I go to the header and footer, then footer I need, so it will be on the footer. Here I need the page number, so I'll press page number over here, page number 1. When I'll press enter, now taking the second page. Automatically your page has been changed. I have given page number 1. Automatically it will give the page number 2, page number 3, page number 4 when you will be moved to the next page. Even you can give the page number. See, only page number you want to give, so you can give the page number also. You don't want to use the header and footer, then leave header and footer and you can use page number over there. Clear? Next we are having alignment, paragraph alignment. For paragraph alignment, by default it is the left side. Clear? Or you can change paragraph by using the alignments. We have different alignments over here. Alignment center, wherever you are having a cursor. Align center I need. Now my text has been shifted to the center. Right side, it shifts to the right side. Justify, it is in the justify. Clear? So this way you can align the text. Next, non-printing characters. For this, you need to go to the view and non-printing characters, which are not in printing. Non-printing characters means which are not in printing. In order to view the non-printing characters as part of the document, follow one. Any character you don't want to be in a printing, so you can use those characters in non-printing. So whenever you will get the print out, non-printing characters will be not in a printout. Clear? So for this, what we have, shortcut key is Control plus F10. It's a non-printing characters. Control plus F10, in which you will get the formatting marks. Or you can go to the view. In view, we are having a formatting mark. See, with the formatting marks, they have given the Control plus F10. Click on it. See, formatting marks they have given over here. So that will not be the part of format printing. These all are the non-printing characters. Clear? Or this is a toggle formatting marks. It is on the standard toolbar. See, toggle formatting mark. What do you mean by toggle? By one pressing, it will be on. Again, the same icon you will press, it will be off. See, now it has been removed from this view. Formatting marks is for non-printing characters. It will be in front of those which you don't want to be in your printing. Either you go to the view, in view we have formatting marks, or you can press Control plus F10. And third, we are having a toggle formatting marks. See, on standard toolbar, when I press one, it is applied. When I press again, it is disappear from here. So that's why it is a toggle formatting marks which is present on the standard toolbar. Is it clear? Next, we are having changing text case. You have done in Microsoft Office, there are 5 changing case. Uppercase, lowercase, sentence case, capitalize each word, toggle case, and here we have cycle case. In cycle case, what we are having? Cycle case, yes Samarth.
मैम आपने हमें ये मॉडल बनाने के लिए कहा था मैम, वो
आपने बना लिया?
यस मैम।
बस अपने पास ही रखो. When school will reopen, then bring it with you. First day. This is a special question, Hona. So it should be on the first day when you will come back to the school. You have to bring your project. Okay, Samarth?
Yes, ma'am.
So changing text case, we have uppercase, lowercase, sentence case, capitalize each word, and toggle case, which you already done in Microsoft Office. But here we are having one more text case, that is cycle case. In cycle case, what we are having? Where the text cycles among different changes case options like. Means in cycle case, we are having 3 options, and those 3 options we can apply within the same document. What are those options? Uppercase, lowercase, and capitalize every word. Is it clear? Capitalize these 3 text case you can use by using the cycle case. So where we are having a text case, these text cases, you need to go to the format. In format, we are having text. In text, you can see 10th class. I think you people don't need this type of you can say what? Who is doing this? This is not your drawing period where you are using these green color. If you don't want to attend my class, you can leave the class. There's no need to continue the class. I don't think so 10th class students need this type of instructions. Remove it now. Remove it now. Okay. So where are they? They are in the format. In format, we have a text. In text, see, we are having all the options: uppercase, lowercase, cycle case, sentence case, capitalize every word, or toggle case. And what is the shortcut key of cycle case? Write down Shift plus F3. Shortcut key of cycle case is Shift plus F3. Wait, beta. So here, I need to select first. So I am going to select these words in which format. See, they have changed into which form? Capitalize each word. Clear? Or if you will do next, it has been changed into lowercase. I am using the same option. Cycle case I am using. Earlier it was applied, capitalize each word. Now in second applying, it is showing lowercase. Now if third time I will apply, then uppercase. So with the help of cycle case, you can apply all the 3 test cases, capitalize each word for first attempt, lowercase for second attempt, and